everybody, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday, best day of the week. Today our background is all about being grounded. We got black tourmaline, we have Indian agate, we've got carnelian, and the reason we have all this grounding is because there's a lot going on in the world. Oh my goodness. You know, besides all the things that are going on geopolitically, we've got tumultuous weather. This Friday, we have Mercury going retrograde. Saturday, we have a full moon. We have solar storms. Oh my gosh. Our job is just to maintain. So that means be grounded. Whatever that means to you. It could be eating grounded foods. It could be listening to grounding music. It could be being outside, standing on your lawn with bare feet or hugging a tree, kayaking, whatever works for you for grounding. That's what we need to be doing because, like I said, there is so much going on in the world, not just what we can see either. There's a lot going on that we can't see. I mean, this is a fight for our souls. So spiritually, there's a huge war going on. So having said that, welcome. I just had to get that out because I know a lot of people skip past the intro. So if you're new to Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. We don't just preach, although we do. You think of an idea, issue, or question pertaining to yourself, your loved ones, your community, the whole world, and then you choose a stack. This is stack 1, stack 2, and stack 3. You can choose 1 stack, 2 stacks, or all 3 stacks. I highly encourage you to listen to the whole video because you never know, there might be something in stack 3 that you weren't expecting that actually pertains to you. Each one of these stacks includes 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal. And each stack tells a story, and hopefully it resonates with you. All right? Do a little bit more golden singing bell, charging up the cards and the crystals and me and you. Plus, it just feels good. All right, let's just dive right in and get started. If you chose stack number 1, dun dun dun, your grounding stone today is black tourmaline. This is a nice chunk of raw black tourmaline. You can have it be raw or polished. It doesn't matter. It's whatever resonates with you. But black tourmaline can be very powerful. It can help dispel fears, obsessions, neuroses, bring emotional stability. It's an excellent protector. If you don't know about black tourmaline and you see somebody wearing, a black stone or, a black tumbled stone or something like this, and you're like, God, I wonder why they're wearing that. That's why. It means they're trying to protect themselves. This can push away negative energy, psychic attacks, spells, and any ill wishing that is sent to you. It can help ground excess energy. So in other words, if you feel really flighty and you've got all kinds of extra energy today, this would be a good one to have on you because it will ground you so you don't fly off. Yeah. It's really good for cleansing the aura. One of the best uses for black tourmaline is to deflect radiation energy from TVs, computers, cell phones, fluorescent lights. So in an office environment, this is a must-have. And one of the things that people always ask me is, does size matter? No, it really doesn't. It's what you prefer. So if you prefer a piece this size next to your computer or TV or whatever, then that's what you go with. If you need a big log, that weighs 4 pounds, well, then you go with that. Whatever works for you. All right, your first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux, and we are starting off with a bang. Major Arcana card, card number 10, the Wheel. The wheel turns. We are in this endless cycle because there's no beginning and no end. This endless cycle. The earth goes around and around and around, and the solar system goes around and around and around, and our lives, there's patterns as well that go around and around and around. And our job is to recognize, oh, this is a cycle, and, hey, do I want it to stop? Because all I have to do is my homework, and I can get this cycle to stop. For example, a cycle of abuse, a cycle of neglect, a cycle of addiction. It just keeps going around and around and around until we deal with it. So this is a reminder to somebody that this is a cycle and you need to stop it. If it's a negative cycle, if it's a happy cycle, don't stop it. Keep going. But I'm assuming it's a negative, lower frequency cycle because the card from the Tarot of Dreams, the Two of Swords. So, Two of Swords, it kind of implies that it's a cycle of something not super desirable, like that addiction, abuse, whatever it is. And we have the power. This card tells us we have the power to stop this cycle. We're holding the swords. We've got that veil over our eyes, but we can take it down at any second. So I've got the power to stop this and turn this into something positive. So whatever you were asking about, hopefully this is your affirmation because the black tourmaline dispels that negative energy, and it's going to help you resolve this cycle. So let's see what the Dragon Wisdom card has to say. Today's Oracle deck is the Dragon Wisdom. And interesting, we get decision. Decision. Let's put that right there. And Dragon Wisdom, decision. All I have to do is find it in the book. All right. A decision must be made, and you cannot put it off. I mean, this is totally going with these two cards. A postponed decision will turn into a ball and chain around your ankle. Call the old brown tree dragon to you and ask it for help. The old brown tree dragon. I love that. This dragon takes slow steps towards you, its body muscular, its chest broad, and its claws impressive. Free yourself from all thoughts of right and wrong. There is no right and wrong. Things just are. That is so true. Tell the brown tree dragon the decision you are putting off and ask for support. It opens its mouth and breathes on you, and its breath surrounds you, shimmering in a brown mist. Take in this shimmering brown light in huge gulps down into your heart and into both halves of your brain. A decision is often accompanied by a release. So let go of all the things that are blocking your decision. This is a short exercise and can be performed anywhere. You can even perform it more than once a day or for multiple days. So we just had an affirmation that was really strange. I hope you could hear that on the video, but behind me, there's a stained glass panel with a chain, and the chain moved. Nobody's over there. I'm over here. And that thing moved on its own. So, talk about an affirmation. Somebody's going, yeah, don't put off this decision that you need to make. It is going to help you resolve this cycle issue, this thing that has icky energy. It's really interesting because when I was doing the cards this morning, and I do them, face down, so I can't see them. And I'm meditating while I'm doing it, and I'm talking to my spirit guides. And At first, they were going to have me put the crystal on a different stack, and they were going to have me put this on a different stack. And then I got them all laid out, and they're like, no, no, no. This one's for one, and then this crystal is for stack one. And it makes total sense now. It's almost like I wasn't listening the first time. But this is such, I mean, it all works together. There's something going on in your life you need to deal with. And it's a pattern, it's a cycle, and you need to make this decision to deal with it now. Make sure you're grounded. Get yourself some black tourmaline or whatever grounds you. And make sure you're grounded and then deal with this thing. We have to deal with these things. They don't go away on their own. And as I'm saying this, I'm thinking in my own life, okay, is there anything I need to deal with? Hopefully you can come up with it fairly quickly. Usually people can, because we know what we're trying to not deal with. So that is stack number one. Deal with it and your life will get better, but do it now. No putting it off, no procrastinating. All right, we're going to do a little golden singing bell. I'm going to do it at that stained glass panel as well. I think I need to smudge again. All right. If you chose stack number 2, your stone is carnelian. Look at this pretty one. Nice. So carnelian is also protective. It can protect you from low vibrations, calm your temper, help you keep your sense of humor. It can help somebody that's insecure find strength within themselves so they can come into their own. So this is a really good courage stone. It is full of life force and vitality. It can stimulate metabolism and influence female reproductive organs and increase fertility. So, when I wear this, that's not my intention. We can set the intention. For me, I would carry this because it was protective. I don't need that fertility thing. It helps to overcome impotence, helps heal lower back problems and arthritis, and improve absorption of vitamins and minerals. And that's really important because our bodies don't absorb all the stuff in a vitamin or mineral. It doesn't. It absorbs actually quite a small percentage, so this can help with that. Carnelian can also help you feel the flow of energy. This is really good for the root chakra and the sacral chakra. It just feels good too. This one's got a nice energy. And these are carnelian as well. That one right there and this one. All right, your first card from the Tarot Grand Lux. We get some cups. We get 6 cups. This is a love card. This is a love card, and there's pretty flowers in each cup, and you've got these 2 here. They're not, she's looking at him, he's looking off into the distance, which, yeah, that's usually the way it goes. We're always looking at the other person when they're not looking at us. But there's something going on here, not just necessarily with love. This isn't a love reading. It's whatever you want it to be. If you asked about love, here's your love card. If you're in a relationship and you need, you need like a boost in your relationship, this is a reminder that, yeah, do that. If you don't have a date night, if you've been married for 30 years, get yourself a date night, whatever that means to you. If it's going to, Menards, and that's what both of you really, really enjoy, well, then make it a date. Personally, that's not my favorite. I'm just saying. You have to know me to get that one. We're going to add to that a card from the Tarot of Dreams. We get more cups. You guys, we can't make this up. Here's 6 cups. This is love. Here's 10 cups. This is the happy, happy home. This is everything coming to us. There's cups everywhere. We're sitting in front of a fire with the one we love. There's our kitty cat just all relaxed, and there's a mouse right there. Everybody's happy and chill, and everything is good. And this is 16 cups, you guys. This is lots of cups. Your cups are overflowing. If you don't have this right now, you actually probably do, and you don't even know it. It's coming to you. Put that intention out there. My cups are overflowing. I got way more money than I know what to do with. I have the best job ever for me. I have the best home for me. I have the best vehicle for me. I am loved by my family. Just put that out there, because we are all magnets. And this is sort of your affirmation saying, remember, you're a magnet. You got all this love and abundance coming, or you already have it. Maybe it means be grateful for all the wonderful things you already have. This is a general reading, so, it can go either way depending on, who's listening. But be grateful for all you have. When you're grateful, more comes. You can put it out there. I have more money than I know what to do with, and I'm so grateful for all of it. And then tomorrow a check comes in the mail. It's amazing how that works. We're going to add to that a Dragon Wisdom card, and that's funny because we get the Dragon Wisdom card. This is the Wisdom card with this beautiful dragon on it. So I'm going to set that right there. And we're going to look up Wisdom. Wisdom. Wisdom is the very last card in this deck. I want to point that out. I'm just going to make sure. Yep, it's the last card. So to me, when it's the last card, it brings some kind of a finality, a completion. It's kind of like a 9 card. It says, the Silver Moon Dragon, the Silver Moon Dragon, brings you the energy of the moon. Now we have a full moon coming up on Saturday. The moon has always cast its spell over humans with its mystery and beauty. At night, the soft light of the moon caresses our skin, imparting an irresistible sheen. Most of the great goddesses are directly linked with the energy of the moon, and many represent wisdom. The moon dragon represents the feminine aspect, biding its time and trusting in divine guidance. This beautiful dragon would like to teach you that wisdom and trust go hand in hand. In particular, the Silver Moon Dragon will teach you respect for all existence. It will remind you that nothing exists without the right to do so. Understanding this means converting knowledge into wisdom. Each day, some of our actions are based on particular knowledge. We buy food, for example, because we know that we will be hungry at some point. We pay our bills because we know that there will be unpleasant consequences if we do not. However, sometimes we also act in wisdom without knowing what we have to do, doing so because we trust implicitly that it is the right thing. The time has come for you to open up to your wisdom. Trust me when I say that all wisdom lies within you. You think you know who you are, but you can discover this truth only when you open yourself to the divine wisdom. Ooh, that's kind of deep, Cool. So we've got divine wisdom, and we've got all this love. Love, 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 love. All of our dreams coming true. And the carnelian was worn by the nobility back in the day. So it also represents having some kind of a wealth or a status. And you've got, what do you consider success? Is it having all these people that you can love and that love you back? Or is it having stuff? You get to choose because you've got the wisdom. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was stack number 2. Very nice. We're going to do a little singing now. Let's jump into stack number 3. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is Sardonyx. This one has layers. It just kind of jumped out. And I said, okay, we'll make you famous. Sardonyx is a stone of strength and, of course, protection, because that's one of the things we're doing today. We need to be grounded and protected. Use it to enhance willpower, integrity, stamina, and vigor. It is believed to bring lasting happiness and stability to marriage and relationships. It attracts friends and good fortune. Some people use sardonyx in a protection grid, placing it at the corners of their home or property or at doors and windows to prevent crime or misfortune. You can also use it to give children courage, particularly if they don't fit in well. And, I just have to say that when my son was still here, we said he was the king of the misfits. He was in that group of kids that, they just don't fit in anywhere. And this stone would be excellent for all those kids that don't fit in. And actually not fitting in with the big crowd, to me, you got more going on than if you're in the big crowd and you're just following. Physically, it can be used to help ease back pain, bladder and bowel problems, menstrual cramps, and to generally cleanse the body of blockages. So you would want to just, carry this in a pocket. It is the stone of law enforcement and good for legal matters as well. So if you're in some kind of a legal issue, keep one of these with your legal papers. If you are in law enforcement and you can carry one of these on your person somewhere, that would be a good thing. It would be very protective. Okay. Otherwise, if you don't want to carry it, you can put it in your pillowcase, back in the pocket in the corner. That way you get at least, 7 or 8 hours worth of protection. All right. We are going to start stack number 3 with the Tarot Grand Lux. Oh, no, this is the Tarot of Dreams. Sorry. I think I've been getting them wrong all this time. You get the Ace of Swords. This is the divine new beginning. This is air. This is truth. This is communication. There's some kind of divine communication coming in to you. This is a new beginning. Let's see what the other card says. We have the Tarot of Dreams and the Tarot Grand Lux, and we've got the Ace of Cups. You guys get 2 aces. The Ace of Air and the Ace of Water. Communication, love, emotions. This isn't just like a divine new beginning. This is a divine new beginning. This is something big. It's something big coming to you, and you are going to be so happy about it because of these cups. It's like it's going to blow in and make you happy. I almost lost my voice there. That was weird. This is supposed to be about communication. Something's going to blow in, and you are going to be so happy about it. This new beginning. And it's, the fact that you get 2 aces from different decks, that is so cool. So it is so divine. And let's just see what the dragon has to say to add to that. New world. You've got 2 aces, which are going to bring something new in. And the dragon says, yeah, it's a new world. It's a new world for you. So many times people talk about what's going on with our planet right now and this new world that's coming. And really, you create your new world and I create my new world. It's picking up the lights from above. There we go. We each create our world. We do. My world is totally different today than it was 10 years ago. And it's not because of any external issues going on around me. It's I created a different world for me. So, if you don't like the world that you're in right now, create the new one that you want. Make it be better. What do you want it to look like? Well, make it look like that. And don't say you can't, because everybody has the power to do it. The New World Dragon says, we are all following the path to a new world, a paradise-like world full of peace, love, and harmony. Each of us will take the route that is right for us. So I have to laugh. You can't see this, but Althea is laying on the floor and she's dreaming, and she is obviously chasing something. Because her whole body is... Can you hear that? That's her foot hitting something. She's galloping. All right. This dragon this dragon wishes to remind you of your intelligence. This is the leopard dragon. Use the excellence of human understanding to help bring about this new world, the golden age. The leopard dragon wants to teach you how to view your intelligence as a gift, how to use it, and how to ensure it is not wasted. Many people have the innate belief that intelligence has something to do with ego. However, it is your intelligence that will help you to overcome your ego, for it is only with brilliant, crystal clear understanding that you can transform knowledge into wisdom. She is running like crazy, you guys. Hear the leopard dragon's question. How often in the past have you said to yourself that I cannot do that? Now is the time for old patterns and old connections in your brain to dissolve. Choose different words. In the future, say, I don't want to, instead of I can't. And banish the expression I can't from your thoughts. It is a pattern that only serves to oppress you. One of the things that I've been programming myself in the last year is there's a lot of foods that this body can't handle anymore. And instead of saying, I can't eat that, I say, I choose not to eat that. Because if I say I can't eat that, there's some resentment that collects in my body. And I don't want that. I don't want resentment collecting in my body. So I say, no, I choose not to eat that. Corn on the cob, excellent example. I love corn on the cob. Oh my gosh, especially if it's roasted, it's got butter dripping all over it. Yum. This body can't handle it. So I choose not to eat it. It's not that I can't eat it. I choose not to eat it. See the difference? Use your understanding and intelligence to differentiate between I can't and I don't want to. The former, I can't, feeds our sense of inferiority. And the latter, I don't want to, nourishes our free will. And now say out loud several times, I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I choose not to. That's that thing that we have to practice on, saying no. Now, if I went to a friend's house and they were serving corn on the cob, old me before 10 years ago would have eaten the corn and been miserable for 2 days because I don't want to make them feel bad. But this version of me says, you know what? I choose not to eat the corn. Don't be offended, but I choose not to eat the corn. Because now I'm putting myself first. And you know what? Most people would be like, oh, okay, that's cool. Eat more coleslaw. Thank you, I will. So we need to stop living our lives in a way that we're trying not to hurt other people's feelings, because that puts us last. And we need to put ourselves first. If everybody puts themselves first and makes sure their cup is overflowing, the world's a better place. And this is not talking about ego. Our new world that we're creating needs spiritual, intelligent, and free people who recognize their own worth. Who recognize their own worth. You are worthy of all good things. I say this in all my videos. And this leopard dragon is reminding us of that this new world, we are worthy of all good things. And look at, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords coming to help you with this new world. You just have to be in receive mode and know that you're worthy. Talk to that leopard dragon. Say, thank you. Thank you, leopard dragon, for bringing me the sword and the cup and all the good things into my new world, because I do deserve all the good things. Yes. All right, that was stack number 3. And apparently Thea caught whatever she was chasing, because now she's perfectly still. I have to laugh because she's never done that in a video. That's funny. Whew. Last week we had a spider show up when I was calling in the animal spirit guides, and today Althea's, I don't know, chasing down something. She was galloping like a horse. That was weird. All right. Thank you for joining me today. It's always a pleasure. I never know what to expect anymore. I love you guys, and I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things, because I know you're worthy, and I know you deserve them all. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.